Gossip is inevitable. The introduction of the internet changed the way people talk. Anonymously gossiping is now a much more plausible option when you don't want to face the repercussions. People have found ways to do this on all kinds of social media sites, but Facebook has always been prominent. Confessions pages have been popping up at nearly every university across the country. Users can either submit an anonymous confession, or comment, or simply read through the posts. Many university pages amass thousands of followers, but why do people use them? We asked some university students what they thought of confessions websites.
For me specifically, when I started school here, I used to just go to school, go home, go to school, go home. My first year of school, I only made one friend, maybe three max. And actually through pages like MRU Confessions and through those confession pages, I made some of the best friends of my life.
I kind of like to stay in the loop of what's happening, or if people are upset about stuff, and they can post it on there without being judged because it is anonymous. At least the university confession is anonymous.
When you don't have to put a face or a name to your words, there's a sense of recklessness that accompanies your comments. People will post whatever because they know they can get away with it.
I feel like that's another reason why people like to do it anonymously. They can see the mean comments if they had posted something, but they know that it'll never actually come back to them. It kind of gives, it's like a shield for you.
Like internet, you can think of like all of the online resources that you can get for it, and you can think of all the positive aspects about it, but with that, the majority of the time all you hear is like cyberbullying, or like people stealing people's identities online, or like, leaving hate on people's pages. So I feel like internet and hateful comments just go hand in hand.
You can kind of see a pattern where clearly this person has issues of their own to work out. So I mean, I guess you could classify that as hate, but it's more like self-hate or self-loathing that shines through.
Because the internet is supposed to be a space for you to like express yourself and be open about everything, because it has that anonymous aspect, but in ways you can internalize the feedback that you get from it. So
at the end of the day, students are just struggling to keep grades up and maintain a social life, and sometimes even balance a job. While confessions websites can be unkind, they can also end up being beneficial.
I think it just comes down to we're so overwhelmed, we're so stressed out, and sometimes we forget that there are other students going through the same things we are. And so when we read those confessions, it kind of brings us back down to earth to realize that we're human. There are other humans within our campus that are going through the exact same thing. And it gives us just another outlet to experience what other students are.
Whether a confessions page ends up being mean or kind, it all depends on the user. It's up to you, the student, to make that choice.